Hello and welcome to this special Thursday, Father's Day edition of the Detox Divas. My name is Miriam Kareem, and I'll just tell you a quick little note about me. I'm a mother of five. I've been married for 26 years, and I love helping people. I know some of you guys have followed me with my weight release journey with the Green Organics products. I released 118 pounds. And I think that this special edition for Father's Day is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We have some three awesome people to give you their insight on which products they think are the best products for Father's Day gifts and what they love the best about our products as far as which products they prefer and recommend. Uh, quickly, I would like to read a disclaimer. And I'm just going to read this from memory or from my notes, but the statements in this following presentation and anything stated here is for informational and educational purposes only and have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So please contact your trusted holistic physician before using them, especially if you're pregnant. Okay, these are going to be definitely for men, so I don't think they're going to be pregnant men, but breastfeeding, either. Or if you're facing a serious or complicated illness, definitely please contact your physician for advice on that. One quick note, I would love to tell you guys about our CEO and founder, Paula Scarcella. She is passionate about helping people and health and wellness. Our belief system with Heart and Body Naturals is simple and has been demonstrated every day for the past 8 years in our parent company to always be authentic, ethical, transparent, and without favoritism, while respecting the invaluable partnership with our consultants, a volunteer workforce. And our vice president, one of the vice presidents is her husband, Ben Scarcella, an amazing person that they're like the dynamic duo of health and wellness to me. And also our wonderful formulator, Alexandria Brighton. She has over 30 years of experience in the Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and the natural remedy world. She's a formulator, our product formulator, educator. She's owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies. She's the creator of the Degenerative Disease Clinic in Mexico. She's created her own herbal pharmacy with which we get to use her great formulations. And she, because of her reputation, she gets first harvest rights globally with the farmers all over the world. So we get the best of the best pick of all of the things that are grown and harvested all over the world. And I think that's super awesome and super special. So let's get into our guests. We have some amazing guests for you tonight. 3 guests. Our first guest is Mr. Seymour Greenwich Blake. And let me tell you a little bit about Seymour. One second. Okay. Seymour is the 63-year-old founder and CEO of TGB Building Healthy Bodies. He's a devoted father, fatherpreneur, a grandfather, and he's got 3 grandsons and 1 granddaughter, Lily. We all know Lily. If you have been following Seymour, Lily is everywhere. And I just love Lily. She is so adorable. He is a platinum director of 56K with Green Organics. And he has an extensive background as a former USAF, United States Air Force disabled veteran. And I thank you so much for your service, Seymour. I salute you. And his passion lies in helping people achieve better health and improve financial well-being. So Seymour, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Mary.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it, and glad to see all these faces up here tonight. You are here because you're serious about your business and you're serious about learning how you can become healthy. What I'm going to talk about, I'm trying to make this not too long. What I'm going to talk about tonight is black seed oil. This is one of my favorite products, okay? If you don't have this in your household, you better get it. And I'm just not saying get black seed oil. I'm saying get our black seed oil because it's potent, it's strong, it does exactly what it says it will do, and much, much more. Why black seed oil is one of my favorite products is because of my issues I had. And let me start off by saying what I'm going to be talking about is I'm not making any medical term. I'm not saying that our product's going to heal you. It's going none of that. I'm just telling you my experience and why black seed oil is my favorite, one of my favorite products. Right now, I think I've got about 38, 39 bottles of black seed oil. I do not go without black seed oil. I ran out of black seed oil one time, and that's all it took. Not having it for those 5 days before I could get my other set of black seed oil in, I noticed a big change in my life. I don't know if you guys know what this is. If you don't, it's called nitroglycerin. I had 3 heart attacks in the past. I was averaging approximately 4 to 5 of these per month because of my angina. And what it was causing my vessels in my heart to constrict. And when that happens, blood does not flow through and it hurts. It causes problem. Once I take one of these, it gives you a sudden headache. It opens those vessels and blood just start rushing through, and that's what caused the headache. There were times where I had to take, you take one, then you have to wait 15 minutes to take another one if the issue don't stop. 15 minutes later, take another one. There was times when I was taking 2 and 3 because the constriction was so tight that it was not opening up the vessels, okay? My last heart attack, my blood pressure was 210/180. Basically, my organs were shutting down, okay? And that was in 2016. So 2012, 2014, 2016, May 16 was the last one. Got introduced to HPN and was told that, you know, we have products that can help me with different issues, some of my issues that I had, which was pain and sleep issues. And as I'm going through the list, when I was told to get a value pack, I'm going through the different lists and I saw black seed oil. Always heard about it, never knew what it was, never took it. So I said, I'm gonna try that. So I added that to my value pack. Once it came in, the first time I took it, I almost spit it out. But then I started thinking about how much I paid for it, okay? Long story short, last time I took one of these was November of 2019. I have not taken another one since. My blood pressure came down because another product, body. But black seed oil, when you look up the 101 benefits of black seed oil, the first thing it says is that it promotes heart health. Okay, so that was one of the issues that it took care of. Now my blood pressure was averaging anywhere from 194, 198 over at least 101. Now my blood pressure is at 107/72, and it's been staying at that level. Okay. Another issue I had was kidney damage. I had 3rd-degree kidney damage. And I remember when I went to the VA, the doctor was telling me the good thing about it, that it can be reversed. Depends on what I'm putting in my body, the foods I'm eating, that can help reverse my kidney damage. Long story short, 2.5 years ago, went back to have my physical, my regular physical, and was advised that she took my blood pressure 3 times. And I got nervous. I thought it was an issue. She said, no, there's not an issue. I had to do this because I had to make sure the machine wasn't broke, because she knew what my blood pressure was averaging. She said, I got good news for you. She said, your blood pressure, and that's when she told me it was at, 107 over and below what it was, 72. And so I got excited about that. And she said, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. So I pulled out my body and I showed her that I was drinking this twice a day. When she started reading ingredients, the first thing she saw was the beetroot powder. And she said right then and there, this is what getting your blood pressure to come down and stay down. Keep doing that. And then I told her I was taking black seed oil.
In the house.
Can you guys mute your mics, please? Lillian, can you mute your mic? So once I told her I was taking black seed oil, her eyes opened up. She was like, "You taking black seed oil?" And I said, "Yes." Now, my doctor is an Asian doctor. And she said, "Are you taking the oil or are you taking powder?" I said, "The oil." She said, "Also get some powder, add that to your oatmeal in the mornings. That will help to control your cholesterol and everything." But she said, "I got better news than your blood pressure." She said, "Your kidney damage has been reversed. You no longer have kidney damage." That right there made me excited because of the fact when I first was told I had that, I was scared because of my pops. My dad was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 18. He passed at 87, and he went from type 2 diabetic to dialysis. The third thing about black seed oil, like why you will not find my household without black seed oil. It got me off of it helped me get off of 39 medications that I was on through the military. And because of the fact of my pops, the day that I found out that the medication he was taking, first side effect was it could cause kidney damage, cause a heart attack, stroke, could make you suicidal. Those were some of the reasons why I said to myself, that's it. So I got off the phone, I grabbed all my meds, I put them in a love box, and I told myself I would never, ever take another one of these meds. I'm not recommending anybody do that now because it's not the proper way to do it. But that was the way I felt I needed to do it. And then I detoxed my body for 90 days. They always say it takes approximately 90 days when you do something different to notice the change. So I detoxed my body for 90 days with the vitality, cleaned out my kidneys, my liver, my colon, removed all the toxin from my body that was causing issues in my body. And I stuck on my black seed oil, and like I said, I take sometimes 2-3 times a day, but I take a full dropper in the morning when I get up, full dropper at night. To the point where the first 90 days, what I did was I set an alarm clock with a voice that said, when I woke up in the morning, take black seed oil, zinc, silver, and it repeated that till I turned it off. I got up, I took my black seed oil, my zinc, and my silver. So again, 39 minutes gone, kidney damage reversed, blood pressures dropped and lowered and staying at that level. So guys, if you want to get better, you got to do better. You got to get out there and you got to put that step forward and do what you need to be healthy. Don't just say you want to be healthy and then don't work on it. Don't act on it. You got to act on it. If you want to live longer and be able to do the things that now I'm able to do and enjoy, especially spend time with my grandkids, that's what you need to do. You need to take a step forward and move on and do what you need to do. And to end, products that you need for men, this is Father's Day coming up, some products that you need to have on hand. Body, black seed oil, definitely prostate. This month is June coming up, it's Men Health Day. Primal, Energize, and Sun. These are products you need to have on hand coming up. Not just wait, don't wait till June to get it. You need to go on and order these products tonight. Sun, Primal, Prostate, Energize, Black Seed Oil, and Body. Trust me, guys, you will thank us for getting those products on hand. So with that said, that's 15 minutes gone. I'm gonna turn it back to you, Coach. And guys, just go for it. Do what you need to do to be a better person and a healthier person and live longer for your family. Not just for you, but for your family.
Awesome, awesome, powerful testimony, Seymour. I always love to hear your story. I could listen to Seymour's story 50 times a day and never get tired of hearing how powerful these products are, how much they've helped you. So I appreciate you so much for taking the time to stop by and share with us what you love about these products and how they've helped you. If anyone is interested in purchasing any of these products, please get back to the person that invited you to this presentation. And they are so going to be so helpful to your loved ones, to the men in your life, to help extend their life and help them have a better quality of life. Okay, so the next person that we have on our guest list is Mr. Dan Stokely. Mr. Stokely, are you ready, sir?
I'm ready. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you great. Let me tell you guys just a little bit about Mr. Stokely. Dan has been married for 24 years. He has 2 adult daughters, ages 21 and 19. He has 2 pups. He works for the post office since his early 90s as a career, but his passion is with HBN and Go and helping people to achieve a better health status. He enjoys hanging out and traveling with his family to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and his favorite product is berberine ACV, with a very close second to Fulvic, and I know why. I just love Fulvic. I've never even tried Fulvic until I was with this company, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. So he also began on his Fulvic journey 3 years ago, and it was just a game changer for him. Now being with HBN, it has been such a blessing for Dan with a wide variety of products. Dan, tell us more.
All right,
Please.
sounds good. Thank you very much, Miriam.
You're welcome.
Coach Seymour, thank you so much for your testimony. I'm like with Miriam. I could listen to him all night long, and I don't know how many times I've shared his testimony in a condensed version with people that I bump into in life, just because it's so amazing. My journey with Fulvic started around 3 years ago, and with my career, I carry mail. I'm on my feet all day long. I'm very, very busy. It's hard on the body. And so about 3 years ago, I noticed that my body was breaking down, and I thought, I don't know how I can go 7, 8 more years until retirement. I was really kind of worried. And I've always been pretty much in good health, but it just, I could notice the shift. You go through certain phases in life, and you hit, your 30s and your 40s, and then I'm my upper 40s, and I'm like starting to break down even quicker. So found the Fulvic, and within just a couple of days, it just absolutely changed my life. And I thought, okay, this is a game changer. My diet is not great. I'll be the first to admit that. It's just not great. It never has been. And so the fulvic acid, in addition to, me trying to better my health a little bit, really changed my life. So then fast forward a little bit with HBN. The fulvic I used initially was from a different company, but then, found HBN a couple of years ago and started taking the fulvic, the black seed oil, incorporating different products in. And it just was such a game changer. And then I started the black seed oil, and my brain issues started to change drastically. I had a TBI when I was a kid. I bumped heads with a guy, lost my memory for about 10 minutes. Kind of scary, but back then, we just kind of get up, shake it off, and roll on. We didn't go to the doctor to check things out. So I've always had, since probably my teens, I've always had light sensitivity issues. And so I would wear sunglasses like every day. I mean, there was very few days that I would wear sunglasses, even on days where nobody else would wear them. Here I am with my sunglasses on. As of probably about a year and a half ago, it was January, I was noticing that I wasn't having to wear my sunglasses very much or as much. And I just kind of tracked that a little bit. And so a year and a half ago, January, I took my sunglasses and I threw them in the trash, and I don't wear sunglasses anymore. And I'm outside all day long. And to understand that, that was huge, because I had migraine issues very bad if I got too much light. I don't have those issues anymore. I just don't wear sunglasses. So, getting your body the proper nutrition, so your body can heal itself is very, very essential. Um, so the fulvic acid, the black seed oil was essential. It was key in my diet. Then we had the berberine recently, and I'm just like, we've got so many great products to choose from. Seymour talked about body. I don't currently take that one, but there's so many things in our lineup that can help so many people, and it's very, very exciting. Tina asked me the other day, she said, "Hey," she says, "do you want to be on the call?" And I said, "What do you want me to speak on?" And she said, she kind of left it open to me. And she said, these certain products are taken. And I said, well, what about peppermint oil? And I'm like, I love peppermint oil. It's kind of like an unsung hero with me. Um, I never envisioned myself in my life being an essential oil guy. I thought those essential oils, they're for women. I don't understand them. I don't really get it. But all I really saw was women dealing with essential oils, and it just didn't make sense to me. And so I just dismissed it. Well, once you start on essential oils, man or woman, you're going to be hooked. You just will be. They're amazing. And so I've got a lot of different oils that I run with. I, take different oils to prostate, take it twice a day. A lot of the seasons of success, things like that. But the peppermint oil is kind of special in my heart because when I'm on the mail route every day, I used to do a little bit of the Gatorades, things like that, trying to find what I can drink because I just don't really drink water by itself. I don't really like the taste. It's just boring. It's hard to do. Well, I don't like the sugary drinks because that's hard on the body, getting too much sugar. Gatorade, absolutely not. Powerades, absolutely not. So, I found the peppermint essential oil, the lemon essential oil, the orange essential oil, and I basically have a 64-gallon jug, and I fill it up with water every morning, and I put a couple drops of peppermint essential oil, lemon oil, and orange oil, and I'm good to go. It absolutely is refreshing to me. It's a whole lot better than all that sugar. Um, Peppermint oil is really good for your digestive tract. It helps to, kind of calm the stomach. It's got a really great flavor. I don't know if any of you have ever tried putting that in your water, but it just has a great flavor to it. And you can put it in your bath. Um, you can put it in some carrier oil and rub it on muscle pains. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. I will tell you that if you get it, make sure you look at the cautions, look at the product information page, make sure everything, you go through that, make sure you're all safe, look at the safety group, because there is cautions on that. You have any essential oil, you have to be careful. Not all essential oils you can ingest. There's very few that you can, but you just have to be very, very cautious with that. So one other thing too, you can add a little bit to your shampoo to mix, to rub into your scalp. I will caution you on that. You don't want to get the peppermint oil in your face. I've been there, done that. I've had some on my hands, and rub your eye or do some other things, and you'll know if you got it on your hands. So anyway, that's about all I've got. I just want to kind of showcase the peppermint oil. It's a great one to have on hand. So anyway, thank you very much, Miriam.
You are so welcome. And you are so correct about that peppermint oil. That's one of my favorites. I actually took some this morning with water and lemon. And it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. I even sometimes put it in my coffee for like a minty flavor in the coffee. So that I love peppermint oil. But thank you so much, Dan, for your insight and your experience with the product. Thank you so much. And the next person that we have up on the guest list is Mr. Richard Fritzler. Richard, are you available, sir?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
I'm so happy to see you, Richard. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Great. Richard Fritzler, let me tell you just a little bit. I'm going to let Richard tell you about Richard because only Richard can do it better than I can. But Richard, he's an amazing success partner with Green Organics, and he's just a great addition to our company. You all are going to see why. take the floor, Richard. You have it all.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My name is Richard Fritzler. I'm really happy to be here. And I just love green organics. HBN, go Dasana. Couldn't think of living without them. For me, it was about a 40-decade search for a company like Green Organics. And what Seymour and Dan said, I agree with 100%. But I am a native from Colorado. I was born and grew up there. I did go to Colorado State University and get a bachelor's degree in science. And I also went to the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor and got a master's degree in science. And what I always try to bear in mind to tell people is that I've been engaged as a lifelong learner, dedicated to the natural organic solutions to maintain what God gave us in health and wellness. And my first contact with meaningful science was with Linus Pauling. And Linus Pauling was a physicist that won 2 Nobel Peace Prizes. His first one was he popularized the use of vitamin D or C. Vitamin C as real vitamin C with all the adaptogens, not just ascorbic acid. But anyway, my bio is that as a Colorado native, I was fortunate to grow up in the beauty of nature, interacting with wildlife, and which resonated with the science in it with me. That's where I really became interested in science. My environment thrived with deep blue skies, 300 plus days of sunshine. Morning walks piqued my curiosity in the natural surroundings. I vividly embraced the warmth of the sun that fell gently on my face and mingled with the fresh, cool air. The mountains always had nice, fresh air. I felt as if Mother Nature was calling me, whispering, I should come out and play. And that's really how I felt about my daily activity. My mother and father, they were healthcare professionals, and they were also very entrepreneurial in the creative arts area. Sometimes my parents with my brothers and myself seemed harsh, teaching us about the value of education and work in the post-World War II economy. Both my loving mother and father were creative entrepreneurs at heart, like I said, and I got those genes. Today, I cherish my upbringing, learning about the Rocky Mountains over time. I have come to appreciate the beauty of the Southwest Desert as well. When I was in growing up and then ended up being able to go to college, I was able to make money, some to pay for college, by actually started working for the ambulance service, which then had introduced EMTs and paramedics into the system. we had progressive ER doctors. And I also had started doing work for the faculty and medical personnel in the area, doing pre-press work for their publications and things like that, and also illustrated scientific and medical books. And so giving all of those experiences, I when I went on to graduate school, it was one of the things that I knew that I was learning in the science of art and biology, because both of them have a science side to them, obviously, while having interactions with the patients in the University of Michigan medical campus. Also had gotten, when I graduated from graduate school, I got a job on the Hospital Planning Research and Development Office, where we designed and rebuilt the main adult care hospital, as well as renovated all the other 4 or 5 hospitals on the campus. Well, one day when I was rushing between classes, it was a hectic day, and I did a lot of work and looked up a lot of stuff in the university research museums, which are not like the natural history museums, they're behind the scenes. It's a great place to get illustration work as well to help pay the bills. So as I was rushing over to try to get some work done, it occurred to me that everything was created twice in thought, then in the tangible world, where my designs came to life through illustrations, exhibits, and 3D model making, in addition to the publication work that I was involved in. That work consisted of illustrating scientific medical books and publications, as well as building exhibits. Anyway, given all of that, that's part of all that work led me to, it occurred to me one day that I needed to incorporate a business. And part of that was because the tax benefits were greater, as well as the when I bid on jobs, I noticed companies that were companies incorporated seemed to win more of those bids than I did. Well, as soon as I did incorporate a business by getting a trademark on a name that I created, which is Design Point, which is capital DESIGN, capital POINTE, and it's one word. The trademark attorney said you should change that spelling, not that spelling, but the regular word Design Point, to help protect the patent, or not the patent, but the trademark. And so I did. I incorporated under the name of Design Point. So the products and the way that the company, Green Organics, through Heart and Body Naturals and Go to Sauna, the berberine product is, I find, to be the most versatile product. And the way I use them is along with gut check. And often I'll add some body to it as well, because of the vasodilator type effects that the nitric oxide has in our blood vessels and our heart. Berberine ACV is really quite amazing in that it's got a wide spectrum of vitamin Bs. It's got natural trace minerals that are really essential to our molecular interactions within our body and our cells, and that the berberine as a natural occurring substance, as a herbal flower with a blossom, it has been studied for years. Again, as Dan was saying, goes back to Ayurvedic medicine and what have you. It also was, the pharmaceutical industry tried to patent it a couple of decades ago or more. But that history of its active ingredients has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for over 5,000 years. And so everybody that I've given samples to has come back to ask for more, and they have joined our green organic companies. I created a combination pack where I'll use green organics and the gut check, the berberine, the body, and I'll add peppermint and lemon to it. I usually put it in coconut milk, usually 50% filtered water in the coconut milk, and then blend it. And it's a refreshing drink that really helps start the morning. And the other items that I include with it is the fulvic acid and black seed oil. Anyway, relative to all of that, I went to pubmed.gov and I looked up berberine, and the articles in it basically that came up were the ones that the pharmaceutical industry has been studying. So one PubMed.gov article is the pharmacological effects of berberine and its derivatives. And it's a patent update. They've used it in some of their medications, and that's really what they patented, because they can't patent berberine. It's a naturally occurring substance. Now, I could go farther into the article, but I can post the link to that in Messenger or in our other groups. There is a second article that's got an interesting study about verifying that the healing benefits of what it offers are for real. I could post that as well. But given all that, there's no claim made to that anything that we use or that we're representing cures, prevents, or mitigates any medical condition. By law, only lawyers and pharmaceutical companies can make that claim. And so everything that I've mentioned about it and the benefits that have come along with it are based on people's experience. So if anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. And if you want, I can go over what's in the ingredients in the berberine. And with that, I thank you for your time and all. If you have questions, please ask.
That was an awesome, awesome, I guess, reflection on your life, Richard, and on berberine. I appreciate you so much for sharing that with us. And if anyone would like to purchase the berberine or take a little bit more look into it, please make sure that you contact the person that invited you to this presentation. So I am going to conclude this, but first I have a secret and a surprise to kind of share and spring on you guys. So every month, Green Organics is very generous. Our CEO is so generous to give us a Try Me product every month. This month's Try Me product will be for the month of June, will be Tox Be Gone. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Tox Be Gone. It's basically a proprietary essential oil blend that assists and supports with detoxing after the use of prescription antibiotics in children ages 3 years and over. So definitely, if you would want to participate in our, excuse me, in our Try Me program, it's a program that we have for any new order that is 100 CV customer volume or more. You will receive that. You'll receive that product with your shipment. Also, if you have an auto ship order that is 100 CV or more, when your auto ship processes, that Try Me product will be sent out to you. We still have like one more day of what is this, May? May's Try Me product, which is oregano oil. And I'm telling you guys, if you want it, grab it quickly. Go order put a 100 CV order in and get the oregano oil. It is absolutely amazing. I actually cooked with mine, and it is antiviral. It's just absolutely amazing. So now I want to thank you all so much for attending this special presentation. Right now, actually, and at the top of the hour coming up, we have Coach Marcus Jones with the U+2 Freedom Project, which is our Heart and Body Naturals income opportunity presentation that he puts on every Thursday. And basically, if you love sharing and helping others, if that's your passion, please join him at 8 p.m. Central at www.oneteamonedreamhangout.com. And that passcode for that is GO1TEAM. That's all one word. So my name is Miriam Kareem, and I want to thank you all so much for joining us. And I hope that we'll see you next week on the next Detox Divas. Bye-bye for now. And thank you so much for attending.